What's going on, guys? It's Adam or Jake or a very big man, and I'm kind of tired. Oh man, my eyes just kind of hurt. Sorry, this just kind of random out of nowhere. But today, I want to talk a little bit about SOPA and PIPA. It's a subject I've been purposely steering away from, or staying away from it, just because. And like, I don't want to freak anybody out. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not. It's it's a stupid thing, and it's been shelved recently on Congress, saying, and which doesn't mean it hasn't been vetoed, but it has yet to go through. And I don't believe it's gonna go or even if it goes through, it's not going to affect YouTube. It's not gonna affect gaming channels at all. If this bill was going to affect gaming channels, then there would have been gaming channels in the past years. They're like, the community, or not the community, the people that make the games would have said no. They would have said no, you cannot use the games. They basically would, they would have shut down every channel and said, hey, you know what, you cannot use our games to basically do anything with. You can't you can't do machine images, you can't do montages, you can't do gameplays, commentaries, or anything like that. They would have stopped it if they had wanted to. If they and it's been said before, back six or so months ago, when that bill S978, remember that thing that everybody was up in arms about for about a month, that never happened. Yeah, people were freaking out about that. And then you just didn't hear about it ever. And everybody was saying, yeah, hey, call or write the game company. You can get permission to use their games pretty easily. I've never done it, but at the same time, people did it all the time when people were concerned about that bill. That, and there is a law that protects us from the copyright infringement type thing, because while this is a copywritten game, it's a variation. It's not really a variation. It's you're using the materials in the game to make your own like mini movie out of it. Basically what this is, like, a movie is, it has a start and it has a finish. All the stuff in between stays the same from movie to movie, or not movie to movie, from like, let's just example, The Bourne Identity. That movie, I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say as I'm saying it. I know what it is. No matter how many copies of The Bourne Identity it sells, it's still the same movie. No matter, and like, you can say the same thing about like Modern Warfare 2 right now. Yeah, it's still the same game, but yet I'm using the tools within the game to make my own mini movie about it. It's like taking taking the Bourne Identity and cutting out your favorite parts of it and then just watching those. Basically, kind of. I want to say that sounds right, but I don't know if it is. But either way, I'm gonna have two links in the description for you guys today. One of them is to a recent Philip DeFranco show where he talked about it, and he hits the nail right on the head. And the other one is a link to the Stop Online Piracy Act Wikipedia page. If you go to the Impact on Websites kind of subcategory within the SOPA Wikipedia page, you look for users uploading illegal content, and it says Latif Matima, a director of the Institute for Intellectual Property and Social Justice at Howard University School of Law, expressed concern that users who upload copyrighted content to sites could potentially be held criminally liable themselves, saying perhaps the most dangerous aspect of the bill is that the conduct it would criminalize is so poorly defined, which is very true. It did not have and this is how it normally is when bills and acts and stuff that go to Congress are, when they're first written, they are very vague to, excuse me, sorry, they are very vague, so they can, you know, kind of narrow down to what they actually wanted to do in the first place, so they can get that part of it passed. Like it's kind of like SOPA is now. It started out as, you know, hey, you know, we're gonna censor the internet. Now it's like, oh hey, you know, we're just gonna censor, you know, a quarter of it, the part where all the movies and songs that are illegal, that are able for illegal download, that are, you know, free basically, all of those are going to be what's censored. Those are going to be what you cannot see. That's basically what it's saying. Because right under that it says, an aide to Representative Smith, it doesn't say where he's from or who he or his first name or anything, said, quote, this is in quotes, "This bill does not make it a felony for a person to post a video on YouTube of their children singing to a copyrighted song. The bill specifically targets websites dedicated to illegal or infringing activity. Sites that host user content, like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, have nothing to be concerned about under this legislation or bill or whatever." And that right there should, if, you know, people had taken the time to read the bill, or not the bill, but read the Wikipedia page, people would not be freaking the fuck out right now. And the people that did the YouTube blackout thing, where they uploaded, you know, like a 2 or 3 minute video, and they blacked out half of it, fucking stupid. Pissed me off. I watched like 3 videos on YouTube that day. Pissed me off, and I was not happy. I thought about unsubbing from the people that did that. And I'm not subscribed to a lot of people, but the people that did that, I was not happy, because it was stupid. If people had actually just read and realized, you know, what it is, what it's going to affect and all that stuff, he wouldn't be so freaking adamant about trying to get all the blah blah blah. I don't know, but that's actually going to be it for me, guys. So comment, rate, subscribe. Just remember that I love all you guys, and I'll see you later.